And today we are going to learn about management as profession. What is called profession? Profession means an occupation for which specialized knowledge and skills are required and entry is restricted. They are called profession. You need to have a specialized knowledge, a formal education you would have taken, right? You have acquired the skills, you have taken the training, and there is a restriction in the entry of that profession. That means anybody cannot take up that profession, that can take up that job. Okay, that is, those kind of occupation is known as profession. Like doctors, lawyers, any graduate cannot be a doctor, any graduate cannot be a lawyer. To become a doctor or a lawyer, you have to be professional, you have to be specialized in that particular field. So those kind of occupation are known as profession. Now let's see what are the features of profession. First of all, we'll see the features of profession and we'll try to compare it with the management and see how many such features are shown by management. Then we'll come to the conclusion whether management can be considered as profession or not. Number one, well-defined body of knowledge. That means a profession has a well-defined body of knowledge. You have formal knowledge taken, you have the knowledge taken from the formal education centers, right? There should be a systematized body of knowledge. Like if you want to become a lawyer, you have to take that course from the institution which provides that specialized course. If you want to become a doctor, you have to go to that particular institution and then learn. Number two, you have restricted entry. That means everybody cannot come to this profession. In order to join this profession, you have to be qualified, you have to be specialized in that particular field. The entry is permitted only after you pass through that examination and take the membership from that association. They have association. There are professional associations. There are professional associations, right? Like for doctors, there is an association called Indian Medical Association, you have for the doctors. For lawyers, you have Indian Lawyers Association, also called Bar Association. So you have to be member of those associations to practice your profession, to do the work of doctor or to do the work of lawyer. You have to be registered, you have to take the membership from that association. Then you have ethical code of conduct. What is called code of conduct? Code of conduct means these are the rules, regulation, the norms that every professionals have to follow when they practice or when they are in that profession. The rules that you go to follow, the behavior that you go to maintain to be in that profession. That is called code of conduct. All professionals are bound by a code of conduct which guides the behavior of its members. Number five, service motive. What is the objective of this profession? To provide service to its client, to provide services to the society. Okay? Now let's see one by one whether all these features are seen in the management or not. Number one, is management a well-defined body of knowledge? Yes, management is also a well-defined body of knowledge. You have to take formal education on the management. You have to enroll to the specific colleges which teaches you BBA or MBA. So that is there. Number two, restricted entry. Do you think that only people having MBA or BBA can join the organization as management or as a manager? No, there is no such restriction. Even a non-graduate can become a manager of an organization. So there is no restriction. So this is not found in management. Then you have professional association. Is there professional association for management? Yes, there is an association, All India Management Association, right? But these are not legally recognized. They are not legally recognized. There is an association for management as well, but this association is not legally recognized, and you don't need to take the membership of this association to become the manager of any organization. So this also can be rule of. This is partly applied and partly not applied. Number 4, ethical code of conduct. Is there any ethical code of conduct for the managers? Do you see such code of conduct? There are no such rules, right, which will bound the behavior of the management. Service motive. Service motive. Yes, managers to some extent you can say they have a service motive. What is the service motive? They have to serve the society. They have to do something which is good for the society, right? To some extent, yes, you can say management also has some service motive, right? Now let's conclude whether we can consider management as a profession or not. What do you see here? You see that all these features of professions are not present in management. So what we can say is management does not fulfill all the features of a profession, and thus it is not a full-fledged profession like doctors or lawyers. It is not a full-fledged profession, but yes, it is no doubt emerging as a profession, right? So this is the conclusion we can